Hello, my name's Gordon Gilmet, and I am currently the outreach trainee here at the EPLO DC office. So, what you're about to see is a project I wanted to put together for future trainees.
I was going through different opportunities to work in Europe, actually, but then this came up. This opportunity came up to be work for as a trainee for the European office, but in the United States. And so I saw the opportunity, and it seemed wonderful. And the ability to live in DC would have been also just phenomenal for what I want to do. So I couldn't resist but to
I
apply.
think I was looking at some opportunities to stay in the US a little bit longer, and I really wanted to get some exposure to policy work before going to a law firm later this year. So this seemed a great opportunity to learn more about the EU institutions, but also the US institutions at the same time. So it's been a great experience.
So I actually heard about it through a conference for a student organization that I'm in called European Horizon. So it has they had a few speakers from different institutions involved with the transatlantic partnership, one of whom was from this office. So I heard about it that way.
That's cool.
I think specifically of the European Parliament and what it does, I think one thing I've become more intimately acquainted with would be its research services. So the European Parliament Research Services is what I've been working in under while during my time here at the traineeship.
Supervisor Fernando, who is in works in external policy the most directly, but a lot of the tasks have to do with our monthly reports and also our plenary reports to let either the European Parliament staff know about what is happening in the US or to let congressional staff know, I guess, about what's happening in the European Parliament plenary session.
But then I also helped with visits of MEPs. I think one visit in particular I was very involved in, and that was probably the highlight of my internships. Planning the visit and then seeing it all come together and go to the meetings also was a very good experience.
Always keep an open mind in terms of the opportunities that come about with this job. If you see one of the supervisors going to an event that you find interesting, put yourself out there, push yourself to try and join, to try and be part of all kinds of networking opportunities or meetings, anywhere where you can get even a sense of how diplomacy and policy is made. I think that would make your experience much more substantial.
Like, go ahead and ask questions and try to take initiative on things because everyone here is super nice. So stepping up and being like, hey, do you have anything I can work on? Or asking to go to events and things like that is a really good way to add extra things to the traineeship. And everyone here is so helpful that they're gonna most likely let you help with something or most likely let you go to whatever event is going on. So you just have to ask about it, and it can really be a way to enhance the experience even more.
Not just the other interns, but everybody at the office has been super nice. It's been, I think, the best part of the experience, not just in the office, but with the other interns especially. We met outside of work on the weekends. It's not just made life in the office much nicer, but just living in DC in general, I'd say.